MIBR in the previous matchup, but this time the fight comes back into the smoke. It's a little bit of a mess, but Sarah waiting as MIBR keep coming her way. And now actually having other ideas to head into Art.
Yeah, they have Art control, but look at
Sarah! Monster to 4K from her! No ace to be found yet, but she has single-handedly torn down MIBR.
Got the dink on Bastarda as well. And look who's waiting. Noya here to close the round. Truly monstrous.
Well, this is going to be real tough for MIBR. Alexis falls down early though. And now a path into the site opens up. Dodonut swings into the crosshair. So now with the judge, Noya tries to play spoiler, but even with 10 seconds left on the clock, Spike will still go down.
Now very late to this one, only a Guardian for her in the 1-on-4.
This is a huge round to win for MIBR too. When you consider that Shopify's attack was so strong last time, you need every round you can get on your own attack side.
And you look at the players coming online, sure, SRN got shut down, doubled up with the Outlaw to start this round, but it's Bastarda who's stepping up instead. That player who, okay, Mel does get shut down. Bastarda, of course, who got dropped by Liquid.
The spike will be planted. Shopify Rebellion now with a good ping out of Alexis. And some return fire out from Lisa. Shopify taking their time. Dodonut still very far away.
But MIBR held on to Art. That's the difference this round. Makes this post-fight so much harder to deal with.
And that high angle too. Always going to be an issue. SRN gets some damage down. And look at Dodonut actually trying to take a late flank attempt through Art. There is an alarm bot waiting for her. Shopify onto the spike, try and pull some attention away as Dodonut strikes 1 for 1. And Alexis too trying to provide some cover for Noya. That's the time to activate for the rest of MIBR. We're all tied up.
Spot.
Dodonut, ultimate ready to go. Lights up down long. Try and push these players away, but SRN is still in back sight with Sayuri holding down the fort. A good flash, a good counter on the YouTube, but Alexis charging on forward. Sayuri's still a problem over on the side. 2-on-2. Shopify need this round. They need to deal with Bastarda. It's 3 now for Alexis, but there's still utility, still an ultimate. And not a lot of time on the clock. He goes a bad direction, but again, there is not enough time. 4 kills for Alexis means nothing in the face of MIBR.
Space if they want to hold A.
Sarah steps on forward. That's a nice kill, and Alexis will also be pivotal. She's already behind this wall, throws a flash through. It's a fight up from Shopify. Alexis's utility is perfect. Remains to be true, remains to be the case. As Lisa finds herself in a 1-on-5. Nice way to start it off, but nothing left doing. 3 rounds now for Shopify. Seconds.
They're choosing not to use the ult for the lockdown.
Sarah and Dodo into the site. Lisa with this late flank into Street, and SRN is just chewing them apart on site. Don't know how she got around the lockdown. Bastarda's even getting a kill with the molly. You highlighted the ultimates. Oh my word, the flashes, and Bastarda still gets the kill through it all. So down to the wire again. There's no time left on the clock. A beautiful post plant on B for MIBR.
I don't think she even got a kill, but Sayuri won that round for MIBR.
Done too much aggressive here. Without utility, that step forward collateral. Brilliant from Dodo.
You saw MIBR was cautious of the operator, playing back, waiting to flash in and clear it.
Is in a good position to throw out Hunter's Fury. Missiles towards Dodo. She stays all right for now. Knifed up though. Makes things a little bit more uncomfortable, but she's got plenty of teammates to cover her back. Nicely done from the Shopify duelists to get 3 in the round. 11-1. They need this round. They need all they can give them. Mel is going to start putting down this fire. And now as Alexis and the rest of Shopify dive on into the site. It is mayhem. Charging forward goes Dodo. Now she falls down. And MIBR holding in main and in Art. Separated. There's another step in from Noya. Kills 2. 1 more is what's required, and she will take it. It's a tie at the half. She's been revealed by the dart. Shopify already into the site, but it might not matter. Few kills from MIBR. They are chewing through Shopify. They needed this pistol. Set themselves up for a strong half, and it should be there. Shopify might not even have time to plant the spike, let alone get the kills they need. Mel gets a few nice shots, but MIBR cruise through this round. And a flash to Saul. We are low on the clock. Melissa. Nade in. She's pushing on through. MIBR. Lisa for 4. Noya has to do it 1-on-2. with 15 seconds left. Spike secured. Knows where these players are, but they're pushing around every single angle. Noya now spotted, and Lisa will take 4 for another on MIBR. Canceled out by Hunter's Fury on Sarah, but keep your eye on Noya. Noya in a beautiful spot, but only worth 1 kill. With multiple players on the flank, MIBR now pressuring on both sides of the map.
But Shopify picked this fight towards spawn.
I like this, now stepping in from Dodonut, only leaving Alexis to guard their backs. And Bastarda up above them. Here's players ratting around behind her. She's all the way out on the ledge. Alexis is beautiful. And the rest of Shopify cruise on through. From MIBR, SRN primed on this line and holds it on down. Now fighting on in goes Melissa. Another one for her. Lights out from MIBR. The smoke. What do you have for us now, Bastarda? You've been the hero all series long. All tournament long, but not to be in this round. Lisa blocked away from this wall, so for a moment, a lull in this round.
But here comes the flank. 2 players have been working around this entire time, and they have Sarah to contend with. That might just be the pivotal piece of this round.
The calm before the storm. It's about to break out. Sarah waits for her moment. Sarah is way too good. And Shopify Rebellion not skipping a beat after those 2 kills in main. Everything was hinging on the result of this round for them, but they have stayed afloat.
And everything hinged on Sarah. Single-handedly locks down main.
Choking, it'll come down to Mel on that lurk. Cosmic Divide. And it is time for MIBR to hit that go button. First kill for Sayuri. And MIBR continue on forward. 2 beautiful openers, now responded in 2 in kind by Shopify. Noya is untouchable, and the rest is Shopify too. Bait and switch, back and forth that Mel called at the start of this tournament, but Lisa is still in secret. Lisa could be a problem. Lisa is here, but is dealt with. 10 seconds left. Shopify need this spike plant. They need to stay alive.
Spike planted.
Sayuri in the thick of things. Turns at the wrong moment. 3 kills for Alexis. Shoulder to shoulder. To avoid this game being tied up, Melissa and SRN have only one option. That is to win. It is taken away from them. Shopify Rebellion, we're even. On.
Just putting that pressure, seeing if Dodo can catch someone rotating off this B site.
And the rotates are going to come in. Nice shot from Dodo. Little anti-eco idea. I really like letting Dodo just fish over here on B. Shopify, though, are eating up the clock. 40 seconds left, and Bastarda has crept all the way through mid where the Killjoy turret is down. No Noya now means a moment for Bastarda to strike. Not favored with the Stinger, so she chooses to let all 3 players pass.
But there's another coming.
Left.
Yes, there is. Sarah left behind. The shots go wide. Bastarda was still moving. And now this Sheriff has to deal with players on the right, on the left. 20 seconds left. A wall being put down to guarantee this plant. Shopify could be in trouble if Melissa comes through this wall.
Spike planted.
But now a moment of breath. MIBR only have the 2 Sheriffs remaining. Doesn't matter if there's no util. Dodo is still right here. Trying to bait a shot for the swing on SRN. Will mean nothing. Shopify Rebellion move up to map point. Bastarda's in this fight too. No command ripped. Hunter's Fury behind it. Shopify and MIBR square off. It's Mel for 2. MIBR not dismayed though. They've realized that spike is in the open. Shopify want to pick Alexis up. Want to take the spike too, but the time is ticking. Alexis is no more. And now the trade on in, dive up from Sarah. Melissa is gone. It will just be Lisa in this round, and she has slowly crept back in. Will take away any element of surprise. Dodo to the right side of fake plant. Melissa is down. Shopify Rebellion make good on the comeback and will take Pearl.
A masterful start to this BO5.
And support against Shopify's hit. Dash on up. And Melissa was holding for it. Now with the rest of the team coming on in, it's just Melissa doing it all herself. Alexis never even popped the stun. Instead, the rest of the team waiting as they come towards heaven.
But Lisa very passive on a jingle.
Oh.
Oh, that's a great dink.
Good damage, but ultimately Shopify gonna try and bail out of this one. Actually, choose to freeze instead. Someone's got to find a shot, find a connection. And it'll just be Bastarda. You were hoping it would be someone on Shopify if you're going to make an interesting round here, but MIBR just playing all these angles perfectly, even sending 2 players up ramp to try and pinch back in on the Shopify duo. It is a flawless pistol round for MIBR. Way to bounce back.
MIBR going for a re-clear in mid.
Orb down, 3 players right behind that one. And yet Sarah and Dodonut react very nicely, just cut them down one by one.
Yeah, great hold from SRG. They'll now call back into this B site where Sayori is waiting.
And she's got that high angle with the Outlaw. And quite a few vulnerable players here. See if she can make it go as the wide swing from Dodo is one of the players with armor, so that Outlaw is punished. 3 players into right now. Alexis can hold on to this stun and use that for the refight. And SRN just stepped into the smoke. That play was wildly aggro. Thinking maybe Mel could have been on her own, and MIBR punished for it.
Still Melissa here, chooses to pop the ult, stand and fight.
Wow, big commitment, down a player. Bastarda, right into her eyes. And the next player to clear will be Lisa in Hell, now inching up the rope, had a moment, but ultimately needed more shots to connect. Melissa, unable to do so. 3 kills in the round for Dodonut, and another for Shopify. With Alexis slowing down to secure the orb there too. Now Sarah comes back to deal with this player. Unsuccessful this time guarding the flank. With Mel inside of the smoke too. That's a little aggro. Might have thought it could have been more players going down. Mid to MIBR making a go at this. Dodonut, backside with an ultimate. Some chip damage. Pushes back onto a new line. Now tethered up and stuck with nowhere left to go. Needs assistance, won't get it. MIBR have stolen this round from nowhere. Also has some support from her teammates. Dodo to light things up. The paranoia just makes her a sitting duck. The rest of Shopify can't go anywhere. Now this lurk has been shut out. Shopify Rebellion have no other options in this round.
That was the only cancel option they had. Now they have to scamper and try and make something happen from scratch. Mel and main. Her 2 teammates working back through mid, but MIBR have a vice grip on this round.
Mel continuing to step forward, trying to catch that jump peek. Here's 2 players spamming, so now her teammates a little bit more comfortable. Walking into heaven. Here the reload out on Raptor, but it's a bait. Melissa and the rest of MIBR turn around to deal with Shopify. Sarah, the last of live, down in Hell. Actually has some kills, but the spike is in heaven. All MIBR need to do is survive. Bastarda says she'll get the kill regardless. She's like, yeah, the nerfs are really brutal. Hard to capitalize on, and yet here she is, locking that one in. Here Sarah is with 2 kills, bringing things into a 3-on-3.
Well, they want to go back A, but look who's here.
Now could be trouble for MIBR. She gets swarmed on the other side, throws out the clone, trying to dance on both ends, but she can't secure the kill. Shopify Rebellion might have done this.
Alexis just earned the Rolling Thunder as well.
That is major. Sarah with 3 kills already. A Rolling Thunder in response to this dive. Here it comes. One more kill. SRN has to do it all, but Sarah with another 4-piece will steal away this round.
A factor.
Does Mel want to ult in? It's a little bit delayed, and Bastarda's in front of the fight. It's so slow, but Mel deletes 1 player, cancels another teleport. A rocket out from heaven makes this round an absolute mess.
And Shopify will fight in towards Scream.
Mel! With that teleport. Only a 1-on-1.
This position is so hard to deal with.
Hard to clear, though, from Bastarda. She does not spot the player wrapping heaven. Sarah with 1 kill. Buys time for Dodonut to filter in. The spike plant is good for her. And that satchel doesn't do, no, it's on the other side of the wall. I tell a lie, she has to sprint forward, there's no time. And the full stick from Bastarda takes the round right back. She is in a very exploitable position, but so is Mel. She likes her odds. A good slow down there from Dodo will secure the trade with Alexis guarding their backs. Shopify Rebellion have an angle into B, apart from Bastarda.
Mel said, sure, but you traded for excellent space. Bastarda.
They're just hard holding it. They know. How does Shopify know? The absolute hard read, while MIBR were taking space everywhere on the map because of how clued in Shopify's prep is on this team. And it pays off because Melissa's also going for that walk down.
Look at Noya, still waiting in mid. That position will be so hard to deal with.
Sarah's guarding B main again. Every round it's been here. And the step through is seen. Melissa survives on 8 HP. Needs a little bit more. SRN will find it. Noya now out from heaven. Deals with the satcheling SRN as a spam gives Melissa a chance with 8 HP. She wants the Nightfall for the blood trail. Noya falls down, fully pinged out. This fight is everything. Melissa is unreal. On B main, Shopify can't get in yet. So now places the smoke. Sayuri swings on into them. Melissa is finally taken out. And the ult from Dodonut to try and get further and further into the site. Shopify Rebellion playing with no space anywhere. They are boxed in. And now Bastarda taking pot shots from heaven.
Noya chooses not to use the pit. Instead, retreating back to main. Leaving Alexis on an island.
It's a tough ask in a half that's about to run away from MIBR. Alexis creeping around the corner. Alexis, you can't do him like this, no way. Already given up the position, but it's one-on-one now. Bastarda is so low, has to be perfect, and she is! Of course she is! A rolling thunder into the site. Suns up Melissa, and this time Dodo is holding flowers. That lost them the pistol. Dodo now has a path into the site. Still alive back there, isolated from her team. Dodo has to be the hero, but he is pinched down and executed. Shopify Rebellion have gone nothing. They put 5 players into main, and 30 seconds later have nothing to show for it.
They had a spearhead, but no follow-up. Couldn't actually get into that site. And now the refight from MIBR.
SRN with the rocket! Good night, Shopify! With a perfect crossfire. Oh, turns away at just the wrong moment. And that gives the gap for Elisa. Doesn't matter though, because Bastarda will take 2 kills to the back of the head. And MIBR still have 3 players locked in on site. A paranoia now guides Sarah on forward. A drill out into the open. Alexis to take another. With Bastarda wrapping back around into heaven, Shopify Rebellion are wrapping circles around MIBR. Bastarda though, for 3 in the round. And the spike out in the open. Sarah doesn't stand a chance. MIBR are dismantling Shopify on split.
I give you my initial impression.
And Sarah has the C's. Does that catch all of them? Gets 2. Melissa still untouched. It does not matter.
1 enemy remaining.
Brilliant utility and better shooting from Dodonut. Shopify bounce back. You teleport away just to clone there. Noya holding in fence. Gets another kill in mid. And as Dodo falls on A, maybe this round won't be so hard for MIBR. Pushed back into the corner, no one to help her out. Just a wall thrown up, dodges the paranoia. Teleports, where is Mel going? Lisa is untouchable. So Alexis' utility means absolutely nothing. She will back away. Noya out there and the showstopper in. Mel unable to find her. SRN cleanly into the site. The rest of MIBR has not made it through heaven though. It's a great stun! Sayuri caught jumping. Noya holds the spike, 20 seconds left. Noya holds it down! She is just that good. And with the spike stuck in heaven, MIBR have nowhere left to go. A beautiful hold from Noya and 4 kills on the top of it.
MIBR, they don't have time.
And Sarah again has the C's, this time in heaven. Sarah raining down bullets on MIBR. That combo piece tandem play on full display. Alexis once into the party. Could break, especially with the dimensional drift. Paranoia combo and the Prowler chasing. Bastarda fully supported to blow up the map.
Stepping up into B main for Shopify. Mel!
Huge opener, but SRN is there. Trades back and forth. This round is ridiculous. And a teleport back from Bastarda. She gives up B heaven to secure the spike. Alexis worried about her flank. Dodonut falls. A Nightfall out from heaven. We are going nuts on this round. Sarah seizes the reins back while MIBR pivot back into their lurk.
It was pinch on pinch, but now the door is open. MIBR have found their side.
The solution is heaven for Sarah. MIBR falling backwards. Bastarda dominating split versus G2. Now seeing it through in the last moment for MIBR. This series is 1-1.
MIBR, they got 3-0 dominated when they played in a final against Shopify.
Bit of a wider angle. Actually the one to take a first shot with a Sheriff. Good shots out of her. And now that follow-up is in form, but Shopify rebellion get cut down. All three players in that exchange fall.
Yeah, the Paranoia just missed, and now quick into the side is Alexis, the last player who can really save this round for Shopify.
This shot has to be hers, taken away.
Lisa's been so astute this game. Last map on split, well, the double duelist got the highlight. I feel like she was always the one closing out these rounds. But you talk of closing rounds, you look at clutches. And who else would it be but Noya?
The problem for Noya is there's no one really giving her an angle. Saw Lisa's shoulder. Now she sees nothing except darkness around her. As the walls close in around, and Lisa, with a 3K, wins this pistol. Up in mid, and MIBR are up here. They're going for a fight through the smoke, absolutely catching these players. Bastarda working off a brilliant flash, but the counter fight on B is there. Even playing field, Noya swings straight into Bastarda's Odin. Of all things, she picked that up for 4 kills. Are you kidding?
On for the ace with a stolen weapon.
Sees that player heaven. I think Bastarda was spotted too, so a knife thrown out by Alexis, and Bastarda takes the shot. The boost up seeing over the top of the wall. And now the gun switch back over.
But a freeze for MIBR. They hold in mid, they wait for the re-aggression.
Not for long, Sayuri went back to throw a left kick flash over the top of site. There's actually a knife coming down. Bastarda now into the site, Alexis. What can you do to hold this down?
Spike down.
Creeping to the left-hand side. An assassin as Lisa lights them up in mid, but there's still just 10 seconds left. Alexis now on both sides has to turn around to deal with everything. It will not be. Instead, 5 rounds in a row for MIBR. But there's still Sarah's Odin. Forget the utility. She is absolutely carving alongside the rest of Shopify. They need this round. Shopify can't let it slip now. Back through the smoke goes Mel for 3, and 1 on the board now for the reigning champs. Is she trapped, or is this exactly where she wants to be? They have no idea, but the first shots are whiffy. So a 1-for-1 is all she finds.
And now a plant for backside. Lisa, who'd been in spawn this whole round, waiting for her moment.
Wanted to equalize. Still down a player is MIBR.
Alexis has the ult for the retake. Flashes still to get back in.
Lisa calls Sayuri up. It's a forward flash. SRG are scared. And now smoke down. Lisa has to die to win the round. A good flash coming on through. First player dealt with Sayuri. Slowed down too. And Melissa falls back-to-back rounds. Multi-kills from Mel. Want to let Dodo Nut out. Another flash, this time coming around the other side. Alexis to equalize, and Dodo holds it down, trying to escape by the skin of her teeth. She's a clone in main. Means Alexis now has no support behind her. Alexis has to fight her way out, gets 3 onto the round. And now Lisa, who has been perfection in this map, has 35 seconds left in a 1-on-3.
She finally died. But there's still
30 seconds
a
left.
huge challenge to this round. They all holding her angle.
But 30 HP makes Lisa's Vandal an up too. Oh, a leg shot of all things. 20 seconds left. And now the switch to the shorty. Double shorties. They know how low Lisa is. Getting wild with it to string together 3. Find the entry pathing, find the entry kills. Alexis in the corner. Hasn't been pushed away, trying to find the spam into the smoke. MIBR finally into the site. But still that flank coming in quickly. Mel is about to activate. Onto the planter, Mel for 2 again. And Sayuri has no HP. The blind from Mel secures yet another. This train will not stop. It's slow from MIBR, it's slow from Shopify.
Great Paranoia, push the elbow players out.
Here we go. First fight goes evenly. Now a teleport into heaven. Lisa getting way too crazy. It was trying to combo with this fight, but now in a 1-on-2, Melissa suck in main, a Guardian. All she has at her disposal. Here's the cancel. Here's Dodo Nut. Knows where these players are, but they have exactly the same information. Taking her time to pull out the gun, the shorty, to deliver another blow to MIBR.
outcome.
The difference is Melissa is all the way back in spawn, guarding flanks and holding onto double shocks and an ult. So the retake has to come in. Now the paranoia, where are the shots? Bastarda is still alive against all odds, finally dealt with by the leader in Mel. And now Ultimate's on the other side. Dodo not up and over and around the top. A Hunter's Fury on the back of everything. It's madness. But Melissa is so far away from this fight, she's out of the fight entirely. The shock darts won't come in time. She doesn't have a chance to stop this defuse. She was way too far from it all. And Shopify brought it all the way back from 6-0 to tied at the half. Shopify are actually letting MIBR into the site to try and attack back up into heaven. And with Noya getting the kill on site, Melissa now taken down as well. Shopify just eliminate MIBR out of nowhere.
I love that pistol look. MIBR likes doing a lot of combined fights with the double duelists on their pistol rounds, on their eco rounds. And just contacting into B circumvents that.
Now Sayuri dinked with a little up, down action. This is how MIBR always play. Down a player, step on forward, and it works somehow. A critical miss out of Mel. And now Shopify pinched into A.
Backside is SRN.
The problem is backside. The problem is two players coming in from mid as well. SRG have to divide their attention to deal with MIBR. Noya out in the open and takes down SRN. Bouncing back from a tough first half, but Melissa still holding it down. Melissa! Still, MIBR not in a position to retake unless Lisa can secure a shot. As a res comes in, these
Mel
players
in
on
heaven.
elbow pushed away. The teleport from Mel to pinch back in. Steals away
Planted.
that deep space.
And Sayori now smoked off. She has two teammates coming in from mid, but it's so tough to get into this site anywhere.
SRN, Melissa, shoulder to shoulder. Inch back forward, and the movement from Melissa, she picks up right where she left off. Another kill for SRN, now pinched back by Noya. Shopify Rebellion, play together. MIBR swinging on through, that is mental! And Dodo's still alive. How do you swing all those players? Dodo not in the front, and she never even goes down. Mel as well for 2 more kills. And in the blink of an eye, this moment that meant so much. Shopify, MIBR need this round with a broken bye. Dodonut is chasing down prey. And SRN trying to bring the fight to her will fall as well. These 2 last players pushed back.
Fight together and suffocate SRG as they came out. But the Waylay just breaks out of that.
Wow.
They're using the ultimate here.
Ultimate pulled by Dodo just to guarantee the round. No, there's 2 more for the next round. Shopify doing everything they can to make sure this round is unlosable. And that it is. Melissa now with so little time remaining on the clock, and Mel pinching back from the other corner. Utility behind them, the contact from Dodo. Needs to get that shot, and she does. It's slow from Sayuri, and now the dive over onto the other side, just trying to bully Sayuri. She's flashing herself. Sarah jumps out of the smoke. It's a huge advantage, only answered back in turn by Melissa. That Hunter's Fury. And now a Hunter's Fury out from Sarah. It is Bastarda versus the world. 1 kill, back onto the spike. Needs another. Not again.
Stop trying.
How much can she do? Bastarda is the best there is. But will there be time? She's trying to go for it. Bastarda, do you have it? No! 4 kills was not enough. Shopify Rebellion, 1 more map for the rematch.
If Shopify can buy time
Mel
on
up
site.
the rope is a little bit too bold. The first kill goes down. I don't think she had any stars left. Was willing to risk it. Now MIBR. 4 players. 5 rather, behind this orb. Now some utility to flush out the early angles. Shopify have gotten up into heaven though. Have a chance for a crossfire. Alexis in a nasty little spot, taken down though. And now, executed out from heaven. It's only Dodonut left. Needs a few shots, needs to deal with the planes or up the rope. Dodonut has 3 kills, make it 4, but the spike is still defused. Inside has called in the reinforcements. Lisa is here. Doubled up on backside clone to take first contact. And with Lisa dropping 2, MIBR are routed.
The dimensional drift makes the round so easy on the execute. And now just a retake with 3 for MIBR.
Doubled up in backside, some more pockets to play in on the new Abyss. Getting in front of those fights, actually.
These last two players
Last player
just going to get
standing.
cut down by Shopify's onsite post plant. And before the changes to this map, most teams, Shopify included,
Dodo now, still hanging around top mid. Is a
Hello.
teleport to escape and a nice shot in and out.
yeah, almost felt like the comm's a little late on seeing that player on the jiggle.
Difficulty is 3 players on B. Shopify have no other place to finish. Bastarda locks it down with a couple of cages. 30 seconds remaining. Now the dart, the flash. Shopify on the approach, and Sarah to cut them down.
Standing.
Good spacing, good shots, and better teamwork out of Shopify should give them the second round.
No duelists for the execute. You just have to have the fundamentals perfect.
2 players here. Gets that first shot, falls on back. Now for a flash and the reswing. How confident is Dodo right now? And justly so.
They gave that to her for free. Now Lisa in mid tries to
Whoa,
make a play, but
whoa.
Noya's ready for it.
And in true MIBR fashion, lose a player, lose 2. Take some liberties elsewhere. Bastarda tries to walk into the exact same space. That kill just went down, and Melissa's rewarded for it on the other side.
But A is open. There'll be a post plant here with Dodo already full taking heaven with the operator.
Counting things up onto the rope, popping up, falling down. Dodo getting a little bit too wild on the wrong side of the wall. Oh, Sarah dropping 2, and a Hunter's Fury tracing the outlines of Shopify. We realize the spike's on the wrong side of the wall. I mean, the bait and switch setup here.
Enemy remaining.
So hard to break. I like how MIBR have controlled this round so far. How many can Alexis find? Absolutely nothing. So now that momentum stalled out for a moment. Has plenty of teammates here, and now SRN catching the orb lineup. Shopify Rebellion have nowhere to go. Dodonut tries to clear a path, but with SRN biting at the heels, Sarah has to shut this down. Sarah delivers, as she does, time after time.
And they're pivoting. Shopify, they open the door. They know that that flank came through mid. So they'll waltz their way back through to B. And now they have such a good scenario to set up a post plant. Mel still has stars. Double mollies for Alexis.
Oh, and Alexis doesn't care about your mollies. Alexis all the way behind enemy lines. Nicely done. Tries to clip a shoulder, but Noya's still here as this refight comes in. Noya, hold on. What is happening? Mid just exploding in the blink of an eye, and Alexis, in meantime, has crept all the way into B.
I don't think they expect her this far forward. She is so deep.
That she is. Last round in spawn. This round, back sight. Here's the clear. Alexis for another. And the alarm, too, is a little bit extra. Lisa finds herself in a 2-on-3.
But Dodo's holding the cross. This is a perfect angle for the operator.
Well divided.
The wall first. So 2 players forced behind it. 1 flash for Dodo. Ready to swing through with the up. Mel! Precise. And Dodo, too. Cosmic Divide, SRN in front. Alexis has already gotten 1 kill. And SRN yet to see the angle. Nice flick! And another! SRN shows up to play once a little bit more. MIBR just waiting to strike, waiting to pounce behind this wall. There's still time to work with. As it's brought down. Mel down again. SRN lethal in this round.
Player standing.
MIBR might be down 5 rounds. They've still got fight left in them. And SRN certainly does too.
SRN was truant this round. What can she do in the post?
This fight back into spawn. SRN holding it down. And the rest of MIBR is cut away at by Alexis. Sarah too from up in heaven. Sayuri and Melissa Sayuri for 3 takes the pistol. 3 players from Shopify in backside. Mel already advancing forward. SRN whips around on her. Right out of that one, Dodo flashes on through. Chaos on this side as Dodo falls. Sarah unable to assist. MIBR in a good position in this post plant, fighting on board as this smoke clears away. SRN again for 3. That is the player we know. Still keeping Shopify contained the utility just to stall Noya. Lightning quick around the corner. The fire back as MIBR dip away from the site. 4 players back into main. Not heaping amounts of utility, but there's trips on this point. There's no time.
They won it with the knife.
So, what we're going to look at here is how far forward MIBR play. They use so much utility, and I was also going to lurk at that mid lurk.
Yeah, that's big. But Bastarda is dead. Now the Hunter's Fury gets to come in. Now Shopify set up with a kill on Melissa.
Okay, Sarah is a monster. With 10 seconds left this fight in, a plant for backside Sayuri. No shot. She locks this angle down again. Turns her attention back to heaven. MIBR, mobile, with a teleport into main. That is crazy. Sees the flash being thrown on out, but there's no bullets left. SRN. The plant is backside. SRN can't play the round. 1-on-2, long of a march. It is 9-9 tied again. There wasn't a break, and Mel somehow escapes back behind the wall. And now dropping out of heaven, Sarah, and lines up for Mel! Unbelievable! The push and pull from those 2 players. Now Bastarda cut out of the sky. Flooded out from heaven. Now it just blocks off the rope entirely, and Melissa is on the flank. The fight forward is just from SRN. She will fall. And now as the pick comes down, Melissa is there to strike a fatal blow to Noya. 3-on-3 in numbers. An early pull. Now baiting up the rope. Dodonut has taken out Sayuri. Trying to swing with this upgrade. It's a full defuse. It's a full defuse. Melissa pulls some attention off the spike. And Sarah will take 4 and another round.
How sick has Sarah been on these retakes?
There's 2 support.
They're playing in the smoke. They're fighting up.
Oh, they're going to swing on through with this start. Look at this play. Lisa holding it down. And SRN too. This A-main trap completely dismembered.
Lisa may have just saved this game for MIBR.
SRN is going heaven. Playing into the smoke. If SRN falls, there's a chance, and she's called away.
Won't take the risk. With the lockdown in play. But unlikely to be. Oh, Sarah.
No
I mean,
way.
You're committing it here.
In a 2-on-4. But look what it does to those players in main, trying to push them out into the open, into a pocket. That's how confident these 2 players are.
Lisa's on a reflank. They still have a pull. Shopify have got to go, go, go.
They need the fights on these players stuck out in the open right now. Alexis can't miss. Noya can't miss. They won't even fire a bullet. A huge investment on high. The mission is simple. Kill Dodonut. If you can do that, the round is theirs. And Dodonut falls. 1 kill is all she'll have. Sarah is another problem. There's a new mission, people. And now, ahead in numbers.
She gets out as well.
She scampers out of the site. Sayuri is back in her place. And that place is fighting deep towards SRG spawn. A Hunter's Fury invested another eco round, another losing round that Shopify tried to win with a key ult. It takes Sayuri low. Sayuri has to make this work. She has to get it done. The shots are not found anywhere. Sarah has done it again.
Decided on a retake after a retake. This game has been decided by this position backside.
Sarah with spam takes the first kill. Mel has the Cosmic Divide, so MIBR have to play forward for their entire year. They have to win this down 4v5, make it 3v5. Sayuri, what can you find? Bastarda now and SRN, the 2 duelists in a 2-on-2. Hopping up and over, SRN keeps their hopes alive. Do it for overtime. The A site. Shopify Rebellion already to take the first kill. Bullets answer back inside the smoke is Sarah again. 3-on-3, it's a mess. Dodo is riding around the other side. Where are these shots found? Dodo has pushed Lisa into an impossible position. MIBR's year could be over with 1 more shot. Shopify have done it. They defeat Brazil's #2 to have a shot at their #1 and revenge in the final.